All right, flute players, so this is kind of a special little video for you on navigating some flute fingerings and especially like holding the flute and things like that. So I know the camera is going to be mirrored for you, but remember your left hand, okay, should be facing you. It should be like talking to you, okay? And your right hand, which is facing away, should be talking to the other person. So right hand, speaking out, holding the flute down here. And we want to think Lego hand with our right hand, okay? Right, on those three buttons. Your thumb, okay, should be underneath or in between your index finger and your middle finger, okay? And on the top hand, it's kind of hard to see in the camera, but you want to have your flute sitting on your flute table, which is this little shelf here, okay? And that's where the flute rests as a posture position. So there's three balance points for the flute. It's right here, it's on your thumb on this hand, and it's actually your lip. So you got this little triforce here of balance points. I know it's kind of probably hard to see in the camera, but you should be able to hold the flute down with just your pinky, and you're supporting thumb, flute table, right here, and on your lip. All right, so some help on some fingering. So once you start getting used to holding the flute properly, it's really important to realize that this finger here, when you're holding it, the part that moves is this little knuckle here. Unlike all the fingers that get pushed down with a actual motion from the whole finger, this finger only moves from this little hinge because the rest of it is staying still because it's your flute table, right? So it's okay to sit there and hold this flute and literally just practice getting that movement down. And what I recommend doing, and I've said this to you in class, is to put all your fingers down and then finger your goal note so that you always know where home base is. So here's all my fingers down, and now I'm going to finger B flat, which is thumb 1 E flat key. I'm going to put all my fingers down again, and I'm going to finger C, which is just first finger E flat key. And I'm going to put all my fingers down again. Now I'm going to finger D, which is 2 3 and 1 2 3. There's a couple classes that have already learned E flat, and E flat is just add the pinky. So again, I'm going to put all my fingers down. I'm going to lift up my first finger, my pinky on my top hand. I got down 2 3 1 2 3 E flat key. And this is just a fun little game to play. Is put everything down, B flat. Put everything down, C. Everything down, D. Everything down. Everything down, B flat. Everything down, C. Everything down, D. Okay? And that's a really, really good exercise to, again, to teach you where home base is. Always know where the fingers are, and don't let them get too far away. Like so many times flute players, they get these flyaway fingers and the fingers are out here. So when they try to land a fingering, your fingers are just gonna be everywhere. So keep it really close. Everything down, B flat. Everything down, C. Everything down, D. Okay, and just get used to those little motions. Once that gets easier, then you can start going, okay, it's just B flat, pick up my thumb for C, switch to D, okay? So, as you're practicing your 3-note scale, okay, what I recommend doing is, I'm gonna turn the camera here so you can see my whole flute, hopefully, is to start with everything down, play B flat with me, ready? Put everything back down, play C, first finger E flat key. Everything down, play D, which is index fingers up, pinkies up, ready, go. Let's try that again. Everything down, back to B flat. Down, C. Down, D. Down, B flat. Down, C. Down, D. Down, relax. And that's an exercise you can repeat with this video multiple times until it gets really, really easy and you're finding those fingerings and they start getting memorized. Before you know it, you're gonna be playing the 3-note scale. No problem, okay? And your fingers will just learn where to go. But it's also important, again, to know where that home base is. Keep everything really close, because if you get used to fingers flying away, boy, flute playing can get really challenging really quick, okay? So hopefully that helps out with some technique things and getting used to the mechanics of moving the fingers. The fingers are not hard. You just gotta learn how the system works, okay? All right, let me know if you have any questions. Happy practicing.